You know, I got my records and I got my book. I've been looking around the house because it seems like there's a crook. What am I talking about? I'm all mixed up. Can't find my buttercup. But I'm lost. I'm lost in space. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get back. I don't know why I'm there. And if I am, what am I chasing? E. Lenin? Yo, E. Lenin 11-9, here he comes. No, it's not a planet, it's a warp star, it's a golf star. It's an all-star. The American government hiding underneath the mountains in Colorado. Apparently, I don't know if I had the dream or not, but it seemed like I heard there's a triangular positioning, maybe mentioned by one of my friends, Sid G. Okay? And if I take the triangular setup and we work it from the beginning of the panhandle of Florida, we run it along Highway 10, okay? We can go up towards New York and Maine and run down to Chicago. We have Highway 55 and 65 that crosses the Mississippi. We can run the 80, okay, all the way down to Montana, in which then we can either take Highway, 27 or 25 down. If we want, we can skip on over to Nevada. What is that? Area 41? What area is in Nevada? 51 is Roswell, Texas. Let me tell you about 51, my friends. Okay? Because there's an Area 51 everywhere. There's got to be 3 different areas. There are 3 here, okay, that count for the center Area 51. One of them is positioned here. That means there are islands around Area 51. There are 4 islands minimum around every area of 51 or 41, because that's the way it states it in the cards. Is somebody hiding? There's somebody always hiding. Somebody's always crooked. Somebody's never happy. But you know what I think? If there is a storm or a hurricane or a planet comes, you know what I think is going to happen? First of all, I think that when our planet is turning, it should usually come during the day in the sunlight. And I'm thinking, why should it miss? It should only hit the Rocky Mountains because it's the highest mountains. Not only that, but the electrical power or energy, okay, that's going to come out of there is all going to be pulled towards the same spot. The same way Jupiter and the Sun are pulled together, this energy from a Lenin or the warp star or wherever it is. You see, 6 years ago when I joined, I used to play a little poker on Poker Stars. My account is still there, and I went to see it the other day because I put up Nairobi, I put up all those planets they're talking about now, I put in there 6 years ago when I got sick and had that dream. I heard one word about all these planets, and I knew right away what the truth was all going to be about. No one's allowed to know the truth. What do you do now? You go out to Colorado, you go under the mountain, you go down the shaft, and the mountain moves. How do you get out? What do you think? They're stupid? They probably got holes all over the place. But if anything hits, all those holes are going, what do you think they're going to stand? They're going to go down the same way the Twin Towers went down, because it was made that way. It was an action pass that caused the Twin Towers to fall. Do you know what an action pass is? It means it was connected and hooked up that way so that each floor blows up one step at a time. Man takes one step, one giant step for mankind. They went to the moon, M-O-O-N, double eggs, goose eggs, communication, noon moon, 14, 13, and 30. 27 is the beta, and the 30 is the 3 worlds, totaling at 57, reverse at 75. You don't think something is coming in 57, 75? It might just be a butterfly. She'll just come in here and only land on certain people, and these certain people, okay, showing the proof of their honesty, will gain momentum. People will associate with the good, the bad, and the ugly. People divide up and associate with. Who will win? The good will win one way or another. Just like in pool, if the strike balls win, the solid cue ball stays on the table. It's inevitable. God has set it up that way. We as men cannot win. The only thing we are is the spirit of life and the spirit of 76. Independence, Philadelphia, liberty, spirit number 91. Number of the spirit, 91. Number of a suit in cards, 91. If you remove 3 from any one of them, you get 88. Now you're connected to the heavens. It's an 8. The 8s connect to 8s and 8s and 8s. It's the digital dots. Have you ever looked at the digital dots? Well, put a circle around the digital dots, and now you got an 8. What am I thinking about? I was thinking about owls. Then I was thinking about Kuchtar. And then I said, I got to go to bed early before it's too late. And then I thought of Hooters. Hooters, owls, Philadelphia. I watch these guys. You know what? I am so jealous. And it's not because I'm not black and don't have a big dick. You know, I'm just jealous because I just love the rap. Rap tat. You can just, I'm not going to do it right now, but I just like the rap. I just like it. I know Philadelphia. I know the highways out there. Brotherly love. In the honor of God. We do have the Monopoly game in there. And forever more. But when you say forever, the word for is a 4. But ever has a 50-letter count. 4 times 50 is bicentennial 200. 1776 to 1976. And also in honor of the 76 and spirit flow, we have Philadelphia Eagles. We have the Philadelphia 76ers. What else do we have in Philadelphia? We have the Philadelphia Phillies. We have the Philly Fanatic. And he's got that honk on his nose. He doesn't have a regular nose. He's got a honk. And everybody knows the Jew has a big honker as a nose, so in representation of the big nose of the Jews who smell out all the smells, they put a honk on the green Philly Fanatic. Honk the car and honk this. Honk 823. First 2 letters is ho. Hey ho, get over here ho. Don't you know I gotta go? You wanna blow? Is that so? Don't you know? It's just a ho. But ho 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 is like Santa Claus. Santa Claus has got one belly. Whoa! And Mrs. Santa Claus has got little bellies. But Mr. Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa Claus is one. That's why her boobs are offset. Santa Claus has got one D down here, and he's got a C up here. He's got to see the D. He's got to see the deep sea. Santa Claus from heaven is under the sea. That's why we have that flake tuna. Tuna. Now I have to write down the word tuna. Tu-na. Tu-na. Nata. Nothing at all. Two or nothing. Two or nothing. That's what it is. 2 or nothing means beta. The 0 world means the heaven of the earth and the angel and man. 4 and 6 is 0. 2 and 8 is 0. The freedom is the splitting and crossing over of the 5s, causing 5 and 5 to be 10, also 0. Okay, honk is a letter count of 23, 37, 48. 48 is the 3 worlds. 8 and 4 is 12. Okay, which is the 12 tribes. 8 by 4 is 32. 32 and 12 is 44. 44 means space. And I've gone over it more than once where God showed up in 44 space. 2015, if you want to see something, I don't know if I've done it, and then again I've done it 100 times. 2015, 20th letter is T, 15th letter is O. Timeout, overtime. And according to these numbers, okay, according to these numbers, I'm not sure how far off I'm going to be, but if you reverse it around to 1,520 years, 1,520 years, that's how many years Jesus was born after Moses. You have T.O. Now to change that again, I call it the year of the end. Not for one reason, but for many reasons, okay? One of the reasons is right here. Can you see it? 5775. The 5th letter is an E, G, G, E. If we had to go to 5770, it would be E, G, G, O. The year I got sick, okay, was an F, E. So egg, fee. The fee, when I got sick, the word would say the fee of the egg. Okay? The egg fee. So here we have 2015, which is timeout, and the 15, which is the egg, which is the 15th letter in the alphabet. So you go 10 plus 5 equals the 15, so the 10th letter is a J, the 5th letter is an E. In 2015, it's timeout and overtime for the I, God, right here. Je means to play. Je means I. Game is over here. We play the game. We total 26. Okay? 26 is the number of the dog. 26 is the number of the earth, the beta worlds. 2 26s make 52 cards in the deck. 1 26 makes half the alphabet of the lowercase or higher case numbers. There are so many things. Not only that, because of the dog pound and the dog counting for 26, the cat comes along, how? In tic-tac-toe. The tack backwards is Tacpans, MrTacpans's, or cat. That's where it comes from. I made it up. Oh my God. Feel like my curls? Look at all my hair. Look. Oh my God. I can't believe how much it grew in the last 2 days. This is insane. Oh, I love this world. It's full of shit. Hey, I got stopped this morning. Cop pulls me over. Yeah, I know I got a lot of things to do. I did the alphabet. How do you do the alphabet that way? It's all broken down. There's many ways and many things to look at, okay? But we're not going to get into that because I got 3 more minutes. I got pulled over this morning. And my biggest thing was I said, don't pass in St. Sophie. Don't pass in St. Sophie. They'll pull you over. So I passed in St. Sophie because I want a coffee at the Couche-Tard. They have an owl with 1 eye. And it's closed, just like the king. But the Couche-Tard was also closed because there was no power this morning. So I decided I'm going to just go on and get over to where I'm going. And I see 2 cops in front of me. I said, you know what, I'm going to stop on the corner here. I'm going to wait till they get a distance away and I'm going to go. So they went. One turned left, the other turned left. And I went, I stopped at my stop sign, I looked, I go. I said, you know what, just in case they turn around, I'll go into this yard here and I'll go see somebody. Lo and behold, turns around and comes after me. Can I help you, sir? License and registration? He says, I haven't been registered yet, I just got out of bed. I says, when I end up at breakfast, I'm going to register. He says, no, the registration of the car. Ah, so I give him the registration. He says, I want your license. I says, the license for what? I says, it's not hunting season, is it? I ain't even got my gun with me. He says, I need your insurance. He says, well, if you need insurance, I give you my card for my insurance. You can call them and get your own insurance. Comes back to the car, he says, you're lucky. He says, because you had insurance on your last car, he says, this insurance is no longer good for this car. Like, ah, good car, eh? Don't need to insure it. Pretty cool, eh? Smash it in the wall, Jim, throw it out. He let me go. Oh, God. Got down to the office. Things have turned around a little bit because I know you know what, I'm a little worried. My internet's not working good. I'm getting certain pop-ups that aren't actually real pop-ups, and designs and images are flooding over my face and when I do some Skyping. And but some of the things that are completely opposite of last year, although I don't like the feeling between me and somebody else, I'm getting my insurance now. So anyways, we've got a minute left. I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to show you. These are the 2 worlds of 7. 77. Okay? This is what creates the cross of Jesus. Without this formation, none of us are here right now. There is no spirit because we do not connect to the heavens. There is no spirit because there is no angel. And we are not here as the X-Man anymore. The Jesus cross is what brings everything together. And the reason for the spirit of 76, it's pretty simple. First of all, total of 7, take away the spirit, you got 6, it's 13, right? 7, okay, is right here. Both pictures have 7. And without the center here, like on the 3 card or over here, okay, it would be 6. Okay? So what you would have is 76 or 67. The spirit, man in his world, terre des hommes. Terre des hommes says Jesus of the earth. That is the translation, and I appreciate the video, and have a good night or have a good day. Thank you.